Hello there. Today I want to do hopefully a quick review of this Ripper blade that I got from Outer Rim Saber parts. Now normally I order directly from Ripper blades, but Outer Rim Saber parts was doing a 15% off all parts and accessories, and so I couldn't resist. And I did immediately notice though that there are some differences between this and some of the other Ripper blades that I've got, so I'm going to do a direct comparison. But the main reason I want to do this video is because the website was a little lacking in specifications. So, I didn't know exactly how long this was going to be. I didn't know if, it was just pictured without the tang. So to give you an idea, most Ripper blades will come with this tang so that you can actually fit into your actual lightsaber, tighten your screws down, and it'll hold. This didn't come with that. And I'll circle back around to that. So I pretty much bought this knowing that there was probably going to be some issues. I kind of didn't like the design here, which, doesn't have that same crisp standard that the other Ripper blades that Gary Ripper makes by hand. But I kind of know why they did this, because this is just just a flat, I'm not really sure what this is. It's a film. It's not like a sticker though, because I've already started to kind of be able to scratch this off. It took a little bit of effort, but I could get that with my fingernails, which for me is fine. If that's a deal breaker, certainly be aware that this film can chip off. It might even have a really cool effect. I'm actually planning on stripping that off completely and putting like some silver or something on there. I'm actually going to do another video on that later, so I don't want to give too much away. But, I get that what they did with this was to make this mass-produced. Gary Ripper makes all of his blades by hand, so I really do think that this was probably just a batch that he sent over to Outer Rim Saber parts. So, it had to be done a little bit faster, get a lot out there. And I think for the cost, I think it's worth it. So let's take a look. They also, by the way, on the website, they had solid black, which probably would look a lot better. It didn't have this kind of crackle effect on it. But the solid black was out of stock, and I figured I could just kind of paint over this. Which, again, I'm going to do something special with that. I'll show you later. But it does look good, though. So let me do this in a red. So it has a nice look to it. Green. And then our nice blue, purple. So just to give you an idea of what that looks like in different colors. But to compare that to an actual Ripper blade, this is much darker on the inside. So this is a little see-through, so there is a little difference. Another difference that I noticed, and this is true for all of my other Ripper blades, so I have 4 total. This is the only one that actually had black in the middle, and I actually did that with electric tape. But all of my other Ripper blades are about 3/8 inch in the width. This guy is a fat 1/2 inch. So this one's a little bit thicker. So I actually like that, especially since this one from the tang here to the tip is 24 inches, which I think for the dark saber is good. I've seen some that are 30 inches, but I think, for my purposes, since these are a little bit heavier, 24 was great. Now for this broadsword, it is probably about 30 inches. There's about 6-inch difference right here. So, a nice 30-inch blade. So really that thickness, it kind of had to be that thick to be able to support that. Now, kind of going back to the fact that this one does not have a tang. I figured that I could get just a piece of, this is heavy grade blade stock. I'm fairly confident that I can kind of sand this down. I've got some resin. I can get that in there really solidly so that it can fit any of my other sabers. One of the things that I wish that they put on the website, because this was a really cool surprise when I got this out of the box. The reason it does not have a tang is because it comes with this. So this is just, it's solid metal. I'm not sure what this is made out of. Probably just aluminum, just like the other hilts. But it does have a couple of screw holes up at the top and the bottom. And this tang fits perfectly right in there. And then you can put this in your saber. So I think that's really cool. I wish that they had actually had that on the website, because I think that this is a really fantastic selling point. I mean, just for the price of admission, I paid about as much. Well, with the 15% discount that they have right now, I paid less for this blade than my dark saber blade. But it came with this, which, I mean, this thing is solid. It's very heavy. Sadly, what I have planned for this won't really work with this because I've got a special emitter that's not really compatible with this. But this thing is just, this is awesome. So, again, some downsides, you know, right now, you might still be able to get the solid black, but if you don't, I'm sure you can just kind of paint over this or, you know, put some kind of covering. If you like the crackle, it's there. It does not look too bad, actually. I just think that it's kind of thick and blobby, and I would have liked it if they were a little bit more intricately done and thin, but I definitely understand this is something that was kind of batch produced. But I think it's pretty awesome. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. I'll definitely respond, but I'm going to go ahead and post this on several of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of because I feel like this is a really good product and I want to get the word out there on there. The other thing that's a pro on this was that because Gary Ripper makes all of the Ripper blades by hand and it's a fairly small operation, you order one of the blades and it's going to take probably 3 to 4 weeks. A couple of mine have taken about 5 or 6. Again, it's a very small operation, totally worth it, but there's a little bit of wait. And honestly, 4 to 5 weeks is not that big a deal in this hobby, but I ordered this on a Sunday, and it is now a Wednesday. So I got this in 4 days. So that's one of the benefits of it kind of being batch produced is that, Outer Rim Saber Parts has a load of stock of these, and they just, when you order it, they stick it in a box and send it to you. I hope you guys enjoy. May the force be with you.